Hi, my name is Melissa Kikavis. Welcome to the Balanced Body podcast series. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, the Director of Pilates Education at Evolve Movement. This is Chantel Lopez, and she's going to be demonstrating the sidearm series with the TheraBand today, or also known as the Swakity series on the Reformer. So we're going to start coming onto the knees, facing this way. If you have a TheraBand at home, you're definitely going to want to go on the lighter side for this series. The most important aspect of this whole series is enhancing your shoulder stabilization. So you definitely don't want too heavy of a band that you would sacrifice the alignment of the movement to build strength. Okay? So this is a really long TheraBand. If you have a shorter TheraBand, you're going to want to start with most of the band to the left side of your body, and then take your knees on top of the TheraBand. Your knees are going to provide a grounding place for your band, right? So go ahead and stand all the way up on the knees. If you have any kind of knee pain from weight bearing or loading, you can always put pads under there. And you can also do this standing, actually, with your feet on the TheraBand. So from here, the first thing we're going to look for is her alignment in this position. So when in this kneeling position, you want to make sure that the knees are coming directly out from the sits bones, right? She's aligning her pelvis over the knees, lifting through the center. The ribs are over the pelvis, shoulders over the hips, and the crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. She's going to start with the band in her right hand and slightly bring the elbow out from the body. So she's got a soft bend here in the arm. The palm is facing in and the thumb is on top. Before she moves, I'd like her to find a gentle lift through the center and the scapula slide down to engage the serratus anterior, which is this saw-shaped muscle right underneath the scapula. So from here, exhale, unfold the hand on the diagonal like you're drawing a sword, right, and then allow it to bend back in. Good. And as she unfolds, the palm is going to change to facing front, but the thumb remains on top. And exhale, extend, right, on the diagonal, and inhale back in. And exhale, extend. And just one more time here, about 5 in each position. And exhale. And coming back in. Now we're going to switch hands on the band. So she's going to take the band in her left hand. She's going to bring it right in between her thumb and her forefinger, right? Palm facing directly towards the front wall. Again, establish a lift through the front of the body, reaching through the crown of the head. And she's going to reach that arm straight up towards the ceiling, only as far as she can keep the scapula sliding down the back. Inhale back in. And exhale in. Good. And back in. Right. And exhale, deepen. And inhale back in. So you almost want to feel the scapula slide down before you start to move the arm up. And back in. 2 more times. And exhale, deepen. Right. So it's not about extending the arm all the way. It's about stabilizing the scapula and then reaching into the resistance. Rest. Now we're going to switch hands on the band again. So each one of these different exercises, you're going to switch hands. And now we're going to take your hand to your hip. This is for the tricep. So this is going to be different for different people depending on the range of motion you have in this lateral flexion through the tricep and through the upper body. In an ideal world, you want your hand on your hip, your body facing directly to the side, like you're in between 2 panes of glass, and the arm over the head. Now again, we want to stabilize the scapula, keep the elbow where it is, and extend the arm up. Working through the tricep now. And inhale back in. And exhale, reach. Good. And back in. If you have any shoulder issues and it feels uncomfortable for you to bring the arm behind your head, you can definitely bring the arm more forward so you don't impinge the joint. So rotator cuff, things like that. You're going to want to be very careful with this range of motion. And back in. Reach. And back in. And extend and back in. Now for the last one of this series, she's going to switch hands on the band again. She's going to bring the palm facing up and a nice long kind of scoop or soft bend in the elbow here. Again, maintain the lift. Chest is open, crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. And she's going to keep the scapula sliding down in a very small movement. And exhale, reach up. Inhale, lower the arm. And exhale, keeping the ribs integrating towards the spine. Keeping lift through the center, right, and back in. Keeping length through the neck, and back in. 2 more times. Exhale, deepen. And she's doing a beautiful job with this. And exhale, deepen. And rest. Very good. Of course, you will do this on both sides. So what you would need to do to go to the opposite side, if your band is shorter than this one, is bring most of the band, the majority of the band, to the right side of the body to start and come back on the knees. You start with the left hand on the band and go through the whole series. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed shoulder stabilization and your side arm series.